Okay, we're here in round one. We won the die roll. We'd love to play. Oof. We'd love to play first, and let's see. So I'm looking at one business spell and a watch keep. Like I can use one more land effectively. I'm a little worried that my deck doesn't mull that well. So what, if I think this long I have to mulligan? No, I'd love to keep this hand. But yeah, this hand looks a little soft. And our opponent went to 5. So maybe they know something. Maybe they just make better mulligan decisions than I do. But this might be a quick first game. We'll see. Hopefully that means that my watch keep will flip pretty easily. I think if my opponent plays a creature, I'm going to cycle the spell bomb. Yep. I don't know if there are any free spells, but that was just sloppy. So wait, do this EOT, draw my card. Awesome. Okay. So it looks like I have the ground pretty well locked up at this point. I guess that I'll just go Lobber Crew, 5 Wire Lash, okay. And then Hell's Thunder. I don't see any reason to kill the live Wire Lash right now. Nah, we'll wait some more. I can probably get a 2-for-1 with the Arc Trail. And at this point, like, giving him 2 free damage with a live Wire Lash doesn't really matter. One of the things that I have noticed through playing these events is that while they have lots of random old cards in each pool, that I don't feel that nostalgic because the amount of cards that I play with that I remember playing with a long time ago is relatively small, especially since like probably the density of playables in those packs aren't as great as the newer sets. Especially like if you look at Return to Ravnica, there are so many playables compared to like Onslaught in the common slot. Or at least it feels that way. Like a lot of, like, even though there are tons of Grey Ogres in Onslaught, so I guess you get a lot of filler from it, no matter what, since you can play any morph as a Grey Ogre. But the nostalgia isn't really here, or it doesn't feel that way to me. I would like to see something like Duplicate Sealed, perhaps, for an event like this in the future, or like Phantom special boosters where it's something closer to Modern Masters, even though I'm not quite sure that resources would ever be allocated to an event like this or an event like that. Okay, so what just happened? These guys can't block. Cool. Now the question is, should I just let my watch keep flip? Yeah. I can just pile on the damage now. We get an attack in? Nope. Not even equip. That's weird. Okay, well, we'll take out his only blocker. Or their only blocker. I always want to use gender-specific pronouns. Bad habit. Or slightly awkward habit. Okay, so that automatically attacks. I wish that Hell's Thunder automatically attacked too, so didn't have to worry about missing my attack step with it. Aw, what have I done? Didn't think that through. Probably equip this, right? Yeah. And Unearth isn't casting a spell. So hopefully this game is just locked up with Lava Crew. Based with what we've seen, I don't believe I'm going to be switching my deck a lot. Like I might take out the Windborn charge and add in something else, like a creature. But since we haven't seen anything past 3 drops from our opponent, and they mulliganed a lot, maybe I should keep in a finisher too. Like maybe this is really mediocre. I mean, it's not Volshock Replica, that's for sure. Ooh. I don't think that's what our opponent meant to do. Or maybe it was, but I doubt it. I also have a Shatter in my board. Nope. Having a little bit of freeze here. Okay, let's think this through. I still don't have a lot of ways to kill creatures, but with all of his little guys, the Rock Slide Elemental might be better. Also, we saw a creature that the Pegasus is fine against. And there's this Golem that I had initially cut, but maybe it's time to bring back. The Gravel Slinger. I want to keep all the top end. Probably want to keep Undying Rage, so I can turn one of my stupid guys into something slightly better. Okay, red, let's think. Red, black, like, I don't think there's going to be any enchantments that I'm terrified of. So let's swap the Kami for a Pegasus, the Replica for a Rock Slide, and which one of these two? Let's bring in something a little higher impact than the Gravel Slinger. This is not the type of game that I'm used to in this format. Hold on a second, I'm processing this hand. Okay, so I have to have 6 before I can cast this with the Stoker aiding it. I can morph the Craghorn. Off of the Kool Stoker mana. This is probably a mulligan. Okay, this looks much better. Okay. So with this hand, we'll keep the Spell Bomb for a while. Until I can use it probably for a profitable attack. Huh. Well, I guess I lose the Bogart. It's been a while since I've seen Distress. I think it was in one of the Magic 2000 sets. Huh. That's weird. Okay, so our opponent has the Dregscape on top. We do not want another land. Unfortunately, that means my Bogart is small. Okay, so our opponent's going to draw a Dregscape. Actually didn't pay attention. Was that foil last game? I didn't think it was. That's not a bad common to get 2 of. I think that the Rock Slide Elemental will just not do a lot. I don't really want to trade offensive capability to get a couple counters on it right now, when I can do that in a few turns anyway. And then this will give me like 2 good guaranteed attackers next turn, assuming that our opponent doesn't play double dudes. Or something disgusting like Arc Trail away my team. But probably I just Spell Bomb whatever comes down here. If it trades with one of mine, and then I don't really need to, even though like I want to get a land and play Thunder or, oh, well, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. No tricks here. Just want to get him damage. Okay. So I guess my opponent's playing some combination of like an aggressive deck, or maybe they just bleed us a little bit with Dregscape zombies and have a lot of control elements, and then like come back and what is this, Bone Splinter? Maybe it's like Launch Party? I don't understand. Unearthing this with a Craghorn out, unless the Craghorn's going to die. But I still have, I guess, no idea what my opponent's deck is doing. Okay. I don't know what tricks are in the format, but I see no reason to allow my opponent to eat my guy for free. Okay, since we got in damage there, I don't really want to play the Rock Slide out and attack only for one. Like, even though it gives me a little bit of a backup in case something does happen to the Craghorn. Ash Zealot, huh? And creature card from your graveyard. Okay, that's a pretty lame little dude, so. I'm pretty sure I just prevent this from blocking if it doesn't attack me. Yeah, and then crack in. And now, like, if both of these come in, I can kill this and eat that with the rock. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh, that's not that bad. A little annoying, though. Okay. I think it's time to kill the Zealot. And then unearth and prevent the swine from block. Then we'll swing with our team. So now I get well, anyway, now I can push through a lot between the Spellbomb and the Trumpeter. And our opponent should be hard pressed to get back into the game without removal. It just looks like that's a plate of meatballs or something strapped to this pig. But I do like how creatures have all been type upgraded a ton, like Goat Beast, Boar Beast, Human Soldier. It's boring. Goblin Warrior. Although he was probably a Goblin Warrior to begin. Human Cleric Mercenary. This just reminds me when Invasion Block was spoiled. Banalish Heralds, a 2/4 for 4 that has 2 and a blue to tap and draw a card, was spoiled as a rebel, and counter rebels were already like a deck idea. I was super stoked, and then it just ended up being a soldier. Total letdown. Don't put all of your hopes into spoilers. Why? Okay, there we go. So our opponent needs removal to stay in the game. Although I'm not sure how much help it will do. Because let's see, whenever it's dealt damage. Yeah. Essentially, the swine can't block next turn. If any damage is dealt now. But it looks like we're going to get it. This deck seems fine, not super exciting. It's not laden with bombs like a lot of the pools. Probably our next opponent or the opponent after that will have plenty of rares and mythics and high quality uncommons to show us. You guys can kind of see what to expect from a typical pool in this event. But thanks for watching up to this point, and I'll be back with another round in whenever you want to click play on the button, I guess.